during this conference. We're having some engagement discussions, and we're talking about self-care, all things that came out of the feedback from you and into our workforce development plan. So these are exciting times as we move forward with other implementation efforts. It is a robust plan, and it will take resources, whether that be people, time, or finances. So since we rarely get to come together as a whole family, and I always refer to our system as a family, that is just how I see it, and I hope you do, or you will also. We're a very connected group, and so that's how I see us. I would like to use this conference as an opportunity to acknowledge all the great work that you provide to our clients and our communities. It is Problem Gambling Awareness Month, started this week, and I want to celebrate you guys and you and your hard efforts. You are very dedicated people in a very difficult field. Your time and efforts are appreciated, and we don't acknowledge that enough, and it should be celebrated every day. However, let's celebrate you this month and change slightly to a different approach for Problem Gambling Awareness Month, and let's make it about our clinicians and the good work that you do. So I want to say thank you. Thank you so much. So, tying back to our workforce development plan and all the efforts we're doing, there was a lot of mention within our plan. I can't read my handwriting. About professional development. People wanting additional activities around professional development. So we're going to work on that in our implementation plans. We're really going to think about how to do things differently and how to grow this field a little bit differently and a little bit more. So, but for now, I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge some of those in the field that have assisted us with statewide workforce development efforts. Some people that we might have acknowledged in the past, and some that have some very longevity within our field and have helped us really form the system that we are. So, some of these people may have left our field already for retirement, and some are leaving our system soon in their current capacity, moving on to greener pastures, or at least maybe more time on their hands. Maybe, but I feel that a lot of people just don't understand that term retirement. And we're happy about that. That is okay. So first, if I could have Joe Reisman come up here, please. You can come up here. I'd like you to stand next to me first. Then maybe Joe, so first off, I'm going to talk a little bit about Joe, but I want to make a disclaimer that I don't know everything about Joe. I only know what I know from the last 15 years that I've been around. So this is just what I know. There's so much more to him. So we would like to acknowledge Joe for all his years of experience in problem gambling. I know that Joe has been with PGS for at least 15 years. Much of that time has been spent with LifeWorks Northwest in Washington County as a problem gambling clinician and program manager. However, Joe has been instrumental over the years as a trainer and in helping new providers up to speed with understanding problem gambling and how providers can integrate, screen, and refer problem gambling through PG 101 trainings. Joe will be officially retiring from LifeWorks in April, and hopefully he will have some time to give back to our system. Some more time.
One more
Give me 1 minute. You can sit down there. But I want to do this first. Now, if I could have Michelle Tantriala-Medell please come up here. So Michelle is a program manager, problem gambling program manager at Emergence in Eugene, and has been managing and operating the contract for the Helpline since 2001. Michelle has always been very active in our committees and work groups, and a great partner to the Oregon Lottery with feedback on media ads and webpage development with providers and consumers in mind. For the last few years, Michelle has been sitting on a partners work group and helping to strengthen our relationship with the lottery and those efforts. So we really appreciate for all that she has done in our system. So I'd also like to acknowledge Marilyn Jorgensen, who is not here at our conference today, so I'm just going to read about Marilyn if you're not familiar. Marilyn has been in the field of problem gambling for many years, with being one of the early pioneers in treatment in Oregon. She is a program manager for Options in Southern Oregon, and we have outpatient services along with respite. Marilyn is a silent advocate, and many of you may not be aware of her past efforts because of just how silent she is sometimes. But she has been instrumental with the state in designing A&D cohort training models and increasing the number of CADCs across the state. And you might wonder, how does this relate to problem gambling? Well, that successful model that she helped to develop has also been used by PGS, and Marilyn has been one of our early trainers related to problem gambling. So we wanted to appreciate Marilyn Jorgensen today. All right, now if I could have Dick Johnson please come up here. Dick. Dick Johnson has been in the field of problem gambling for longer than I have been alive. I don't really know if that's true or not. I don't think so. So he's one of the elders in our field in Oregon, and when Oregon PGS services first started, he was here for that. He even started looking at problem gambling before he came to Oregon in the state of New Mexico. As one of the initial elders in our field, Dick has worked at numerous problem gambling programs. Many of us know him from ACBO, now known as MACBO, where he has been instrumental as the Gambling Certification Director, ensuring certification opportunities are available and questions are answered. He has assisted with the design of requirements for Oregon and PGAC and provides certification supervision and general program development consultation to many of our new programs and clinicians. So let's take a moment to acknowledge. Rick Berman come up, please. This way, that way, whatever way works for you. All right. Rick Berman has been working in the problem gambling field for at least 15 years, as long as I've been here. He has worked at numerous organizations and most recently retired from our Lewis and Clark program in the spring of 2018. The Lewis and Clark program was a great match for Rick, as it allowed him to use his clinical strength and experience for teaching and coaching. Rick has moved our system forward for the past sorry, I'm losing track of where
Just read mine.
You type right.
I'm ready now. Rick has moved our system forward over the past years by holding the contract for the Lewis and Clark College for our pre-certification courses and our supervisory online modules. He's been instrumental in helping us design these courses and facilitating the content from in-person to a hybrid model. Since his retirement, he has become a consultant to Multnomah County for their RFP contract for PG services and actively involved with Voices of Problem Gambling. So let's have to honor Rick. Yeah. All right, one more. Tim Murphy, could you please come up here?
What can you say about me?
I don't have a chair for you.
That's fine.
Okay. So Tim Murphy is the Executive Director of Bridgeway Recovery Services in Marion County, operating a residential facility and an outpatient facility. Tim may not have been with PG as long as the others on this stage today, but maybe only a mere 10 years. Okay. However, Tim is what I call our mover and shaker with politics, as his position allows him that opportunity. Tim has been instrumental in having our lottery director's ear and many of our legislators. When political action, testimony, and advocacy is needed, Tim has been our go-to guy. He also sits on many statewide committees to represent problem gambling. Tim is the voice and an asset to our system when state staff hands are tied. So thank you, Tim, for that.
Thank you, Karen.
Okay, so now I have, with all awards and recognitions comes requests. So I need you to please take off your shoes. Take off your shoes. Take off your shoes.
Better stop there.
Anything else?
Better if you could take them and hold that like this in front of you.
Oh, God.
Like this, Dan.
Oh, okay.
Stand up.
You can stand up. Yeah, please stand up.
Please stand up.
Okay.
Dick, we have to stand up.
All right. So, please take a look at our awardees today and the shoes they are wearing. These are the shoes that need to be, as we move forward, need to be filled or replicated. The activities that these awardees have participated are open for you, for all of you, if you take the opportunity. Many of you are starting today with the video testimonies, with the mentoring that's going to occur. We understand that it can be difficult with agency policies and workload to participate in all or some of the asks of our office. However, if you have a desire to get involved, please do not hesitate to reach out to David or myself, and we will find opportunities for professional development for you. There are lots of statewide PG opportunities coming your way. So, these are our shoes. We need to fill them. These are our elders. Let's take a moment and just...
What size is the band?
Shoes are not for sale. Once again, let's take a moment and really thank these awardees for their years of service and contribution.